And Nolan Brown causing havoc on the base path. He has stolen base number 22, 2 down in the inning.
And that almost looked like a first move. A lot of times if a left-handed pitcher does have a good move, you just say first move, meaning the minute he makes a move, you're gone. And right there, it's not really a read. It's just as soon as he picked his leg up, he's gone. And if he happens to pick off, you just hope to beat it to second base. They're just guessing that he's going to go to the plate right there.
Guessed right. It's a team that will go and was stationary comparatively just a couple of years ago. So TCU, which has been a program relying a lot on pitching and defense, starting to put pressure on teams the last few seasons.
Well, and you're not going to see TCU bunt. They don't like to bunt. They don't like giving up outs. You're not going to see them do a lot of hit and running, but what you will see is a bunch of stolen bases, and that's why they're still averaging over 7 runs a game, even though, like Schlossnager told us, their average is down from last year as a team.
That's part of the allure that they try to create in recruiting. Schlossnagle, Mosiello is, hey, when you show up on campus, we're going to turn you into somebody who's ready to hit professionally. And with the sacrifice bunt declining in interest in Major League Baseball, it's going away at TCU. There goes a runner, and it's fouled away. Brown was off.
And that's just strictly not paying attention to him. You're not going to try to steal third base with 2 outs. That doesn't make much sense, especially with your 8-hole guy up. But if they're not going to pay attention to you, then you'll go ahead and go.
We have seen Gingrey turn and throw to first base quite a bit in this inning, but nothing to second. And nice read by Brown. Count now 1-2. Two and two.
And with the rain starting to come down a little bit, what it looks like, when you slide on that turf, you better slide early because you'll end up in the dugout. I mean, you'll be like a slip and slide out there. And it sounds funny, but it's really difficult to hold that bag when the turf gets a little wet.
Rare to see mercury in the 50s in Lubbock in April, but that's the case. Third base and foul, no chance for Young. Gray sky overhead, 47 degrees. The one thing you know pretty much, and it wasn't this way last night, but the one thing you know in Lubbock, you're likely to get some wind.
And if you're a hitter, you're hoping the wind is blowing out, as it looks like it might be doing today.
Lights are on. Some showers in the area. Seen some games already pushed up this weekend in parts of the country. Two and two. There goes the runner again. Throw to third is not in time. Nolan Brown has 2 stolen bases this trip around.
And that's just a statement for TCU right there. Again, we're going to steal on you as much as you give it to us. There's no real reason to get to third base with 2 outs. A base hit or an error is the only thing that can score you, and you'll do that at second anyway. But they're just trying to show Texas Tech that they're going to be aggressive on the base pass all day long.
Three and two on Merrill, and he draws the walk. First walk today for Gingrey. And at least a little bit of his focus ends up on the runner, and a walk happens. Not cause and effect necessarily, but it doesn't help him.
Well, and that's a good thing for TCU. Now they get to their 9-hole Barzilli. They clear the lineup for the next inning if Barzilli makes out, as opposed to the 9-hole leading off the next inning. So that's a big at bat there for Ryan Merrill.
And talk about a guy who's been snake bit. Barzilli is certainly in that camp. He hit the ball very hard, including a ball in the 8th inning last night that the center fielder Cody Farhat